Hey, I'm David J. Corcoran here at Gun Show Fitness. It has finally come. This is the animal workout. Prepare to bring it in every way possible. You're going to get a full body workout, upper body, lower body. You're going to be working on your flexibility, your cardio, your core, everything possible. This is a very intense workout. If you do not normally work out on a regular basis, or you're doing this for the first time, I say try to don't do these moves too intensely. Just get the form down, and then next week you do it. Only do this once a week, and then the next time you do it, try a little bit harder. But again, don't push it too much. You don't want to hurt yourself, but at the same time, the workout is now going to begin. You're going to have 4 rounds to do, 5 moves each. You're going to do each one twice. And once you've done a whole round, you've done the 5 moves and repeated, you're going to rest for about 30 seconds to a minute. Each move is 30 seconds, unless we say so that it's different. So we will now begin round 1.
First one that you're doing is the kangaroo boxing. You get in your stance, your hands up, you do the jab cross, and you switch. Jab cross, switch. Try to pump them out as fast as you can. And with your switching, you need to make it more intense. Bring your knees up higher.
Yeah. Alright, we got crab walk. This one you're going to get into a squat. You're going to keep your arms up. You can do this if you want, but just keep your arms up. You'll feel a slight burn in the shoulders there. You're just going to go 3 to the side, then 3 to the other side. Try to do these slow, and then go 3 back.
Keep your arms in. Jump as far as you can. If you need to put your arms into it, that's fine.
Whatever works for you. Bring back some memories for you from kindergarten. We're going to do the old school crab walk. So this one, if you have wrist issues, I'd just say skip this one if you have to, but you'll get up and try to really fight to keep your core up. You'll feel this in your hamstrings. The next one, we call it the Dodo, some call it the duck walk. Whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. Maybe even the undiscovered bird. You can get into a squat and have your hands up here. I like to have them back here. I'm just going to walk. Staying in that squat. Really slow, not fast. If you want more intense, get lower. Round 2. Prepare to bring it in this round, because this is going to be all core. Most of it. You're going to feel it in your core, that's for sure.
Alright, you start off the round with spider crawl. You get your chest as low to the ground as possible without touching. And you inch yourself forward, bringing your feet all the way up as far as you can, your hands all the way out. Focus on keeping that chest flat and close to the ground. You'll start to feel how difficult it is. And if you need to get a lighter workout, you bring your body up.
You recording? Oh, okay. I'll put that in there. Alright, snake. This is going to be especially harder if you have taller grass. You're going to keep your knees together, your feet up, even though snakes don't do that, but your hands together on your back. This is all core. You're not going to open your knees. You keep them together and move. Try not to have your head up too high. It's going to put a strain on your neck. Of course, you don't want it too low either. The next one is inchworm. If you have lower back issues, I would not recommend doing this one because I really feel this in my lower back, but you have to modify. You're going to start, this is especially going to work on your flexibility. You're going to start touching the ground. You're going to come forward into plank. Make sure your elbows are bent so you don't land on them too hard. Bring your feet up. Plank, feet up.
The next one is shrimping. You want to start knowing that you're going to head in the backwards direction. You pick an elbow, you plant that down, and that same hip is going to rotate underneath you, and you're going to take one leg kicked out like that, and this movement of your hip to be able to rock that causes your core to activate. You go as far as you can, you roll over, do it on the other side. Make sure that you plant that foot that isn't supposed to be moving so that you can really swing your hips out.
Alright, you're going to be doing the donkey kick. Donkey! Okay, so you're going to get on your hands, you're going to kick straight back, try to make your body straight as you can. You're obviously not going to hold it. If you can, you should make a video and put it up on YouTube. I'd love to see that. So, you're going to get on all fours with your heels. We'll start with a wide, and when you kick, you're going to bring your heels together. So, this is a full body round. This one I would probably say is probably the hardest. You're going to be on all fours most of the time, so prepare to bring it again. You're going to be on all fours. You're going to try to keep your legs as straight as you can. If you feel a strain in your hamstrings, you can bend your knee a little bit, but try to, over time, work on keeping the legs straight. So,
bear crawl.
Straighten the legs. This one you're going to do slow. This one's going to work on your flexibility. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. And you don't want to have your head up like this, kind of just look it forward. Otherwise you'll strain your neck. Alright, the lion pounce is probably going to be the hardest. You're going to do 4 steps of the spider crawl, which is essentially like cat stalking. And then you're going to jump forward, landing on your hands first, bringing your legs in. So, again, modify if you have to. I'm not going to go that far because I'm still trying to get this move down. So, get real low. Three, 4. Get everything lined up. And you pounce. See, it's not that far, but
Was gorillas. Now you can go on your hands. It's nice on your wrists. It feels better. But if you want it to be more like a gorilla, go ahead and go on your fists. Come down, get a crouch. You drop it into a stance that's similar to a gorilla, and you walk as though this is the normal way to get around town.
You can go fast, you can go slow. It's whatever works for you.
You come in. Squat like a frog, you push with your forearms, push with your legs, and you try to get as much air as possible. It's quite fun, my personal favorite. But it can start to be quite a workout if you do it for long enough.
Alright, Flamingo's next. You're not going to do this, you're going to have your leg forward so it's engaging your core. Keep your abs tight. You're going to have your arms back. You're going to do 30 seconds one leg, then 30 seconds the other. Round 4. This is going to be the cardio round. Your heart will be pumping in this round, so bring it.
This next one is the way to get all the chicks, or all the dudes, if you're a girl. Or, you know, I'm not going to judge, you know, this is the best move ever. You'll look the best. Really. It's called the water lizard. You got our inspiration from the lizards that run on water. You circle your arms, circle your legs, and you run!
You especially want the chicks. Yell like an idiot.
Water lizard.
Ah! Alright, the bear attack. This is like the warm-up. We're going to go a little more intense. You can touch inside. I prefer out. You're going to get into a squat. Make sure your heels are flat. You come up onto your toes. Here's where balance comes in. And while you're on your toes, slash, slash. Squat, slash, slash. Alright, this one's almost as fun as the water lizard. You're going to be running. You can do it in place, whatever. You're going to be flapping. Once your shoulders are tired, you can do this. So it's called the baby chick. So
it's also a great way to get noticed on the beach.
Trying to fly.
Next is the armadillo roll. You're going to make sure after every roll you pause and keep in a low squat. Every time you land, try to keep a wide stance.
The alternate roll is you rolling over your shoulder. You pick a shoulder. Make sure you return to that squat and try to get back.